Hello. Hello, everybody. How's it going, guys? Hello, Mel. Hello, Joshua. Hello, Marble Sky. Yeah, no Labubu today. No Labubu. I'm mad at them. We're gonna talk about it. I'm mad. I'm a little over it today. It's our hot topic for today. Hello, Sammy. Hello, hello. Hello, Jargon. Nico. Wow. Hey, people. Lizzie. Thank you for the 56 months. Wow. Hey, people. Mama. I was just talking about Shawn Mendes with Dallas today. We were talking about his good boy tattoo. Shawn Mendes hated my Instagram post. So she went to the Waffle House. Hello, Max. Hello, Rancher Lex. Hello, Danny. Hello, Cozy Burrito Blanket. Hello, Alexita. Oh, Alexita. Pequeño. Hello, Sammy. Thank you for the 84 months. I have cheesy garlic bread. Ooh. Jimbito. Hello, Anna. It has been ages. You're lowercase. Hello. Hello, Maddie. How's it going? Hello, hello. Hello, Lauren. Hello, Delanor. Hello, Umbra Warlock. Mr. Puff. Marble Sky, Kebra. How's it going, everybody? Shawn Mendes hated my Instagram post. I love that that is the first thing from Lana Del Rey that Nicki Minaj has ever heard. And the lyrics, Ethel Cain hated my Instagram post, quote unquote, took her back in time. She feels transported back in time by the words Instagram post. She feels like she's in the olden days, apparently. For those who do not know, Lana Del Rey and Ethel Cain are beefing, and Nicki Minaj is just learning who both of them are live on Twitter Spaces. It's hilarious. Everything about it is so fucking funny. So... Moss Mel! When did you fucking capitalize? Like, just now? What the fuck? Hello, Antonio. Okay. So. We're going right into it. Hot topic today. Labubu. Labubu has a new set coming out in like a week. I think August 29th. Now, this is a set that we have been theorizing about for a while now. We've been wondering, like, are they going to try to strike while the iron's hot? The Labubu craze is continuing. And how long is it going to last? Usually they do, like, one set per year of the like Labubu keychains like this, and then they do like a couple bigger ones here and there. So we've been wondering, first of all, when the new big Labubu is coming out. We thought it was going to be a Zmomo, but it's a medium size. It's more Fallen Wild size. It is the 38 centimeter size. So it's finally been revealed. And it's okay. It's called Rock the Universe. Labubu Rock the Universe. It is very much in the style of the Big Into Energy Labubu that I don't have one here. Very much in the style of the Big Into Energy Labubu, which are like a tie-dye. This one's not the best to show because it's so light. But anyway, that's what it's themed after. I don't love the color choices at all, personally. It looks. I don't know how I feel about it. I think there's a little too much white, making it feel less colorful than it is. It is very Petri Dish vibes. She comes out next week, August 28th. She comes with a pearl necklace. Typically, these medium-sized Labubus come with a full outfit full of clothes. This one is naked with a very AliExpress pearl necklace. So that's cute. Love that. And it's also $10, $15 more than Labubus of this size typically are. Labubu have increased their prices, most likely as a response to the tariffs, but possibly also greed. Which we're gonna get to the main offender of the greed in just a moment. But yeah, this is the big Labubu, the medium-sized Labubu that they're coming out with. Rock the Universe. Great name. Rock the Universe, very cool name. It doesn't necessarily give rock vibes. I would have loved like a cut-off t-shirt maybe with like a skull on it. It's not really giving rock vibes. It's just rainbow, but you know, it's fine. I'm a little bit disappointed with the color palette. I was hoping it would be more akin to these Labubus in terms of the shading, but this is what it looks like. Hi guys, hi Ruby, hi Dallas. But the main offender is the brand new Pin for Love Labubu. Oh, this is pop now, but you can go through. The brand new Pin for Love Labubus.
They're on sale.
They come out next week. They are smaller Labubus, about the size of this Hachipupu, maybe a little bit smaller. They are small. They are designed in that way. They're more akin to this Baby Molly. Size comparison to a normal Labubu from the Macaron set.
And comparison to...
Size comparison to the baby. Hi. Thanks. So yeah, so these Labubu, bit of controversy here. Because...
You could spell out faggot.
That's actually a perk. So, originally, just 2 months ago, a full-size Macaron Labubu, version 1 Labubu, was $21.99. This Labubu is smaller than that. They have increased the price of all Labubu to be $27.99, which I have mixed feelings about.
What's mixed about it?
It sucks, but also I understand because of tariffs. But it sucks. So they have literally shrinkflation the Labubus. They are now smaller and the same price as the Macaron set. They also give a little bit Lafufu vibes. They don't have the... So normal Labubu, they have these vinyl faces, and inside their faces are these like separate plastic eyes that if you heat up with like a blow dryer, you can pop them out and like replace them if you wanted to customize them. But it gives it a more higher quality feel that the eyes are like a separate piece that go inside the vinyl. These ones are just painted on eyes on the vinyl. and it kind of gives them a very cheap look to them.
Painted on.
Yeah.
Oh,
It gives
God.
them a very, like...
We saw these at the damn Halloween store.
Yeah,
today.
we went to a Halloween store today, and they had...
They had so much.
They had real Labubu. They were real. But
They also had like counterfeit or
they had
like,
some like
knockoff.
They had some knockoff like
pens
accessories like and stuff that are not
silly stuff.
real, but they had a ton of Labubus.
Treasure box.
I was like,
shit.
it was like a not Spirit Halloween, but like, in the same fucking kind of store. The mouth line especially looks Lafufu. Yeah, they just look a little
like,
off.
Look, it doesn't even look like it's centered on the
plushie.
Well, you like
On
on
the
the
yeah.
vinyl.
Well, I do think that the Labubu mouth is typically a little bit off center, but the shrinking of all the proportions really make them look a little strange. They have kind of grown on me a little bit. I was waiting to have a final opinion once we saw the prices. If they were under $20, I would have been a little bit more forgiving. Because I do like the idea of a smaller one. You know, I always carry... My purses are relatively small. So my Labubu often is like... It just almost sometimes feels a little bit cartoonishly large compared to my purse.
I got you,
So I wasn't opposed to the idea of a smaller variant. But we've been seeing leaks of these for a couple months now. And the response has always been overwhelmingly negative. And they seem to have not wanted to course correct at all. And yeah, and if these are the marketing ones, we know that Labubu tend to have varying ranges of quality control, especially as they've gotten incredibly popular. So I can't wait to see the misprints on the eyes once they finally hit shelves next week. Sorry, very thirsty. Very tasty. They'll be fun to customize. Yeah, I do think that they'll be more fun to customize and stuff. And
in one bite.
I feel like a lot of people are gonna want to change theirs. What?
Instead of Easter eggs, you could dye.
Yeah, you could dye your Labubus. So yeah, so these are what they look like. And the thing about this series, it's called Pin for Love. And there are, I believe, this is a very cute picture, but like, doesn't it look kind of cheap?
Yeah,
like the
absolutely.
face, like it just looks, they look off.
I hate them. I don't want them.
Well,
Sorry.
yeah, I don't know how I feel.
I like the ones that are out.
So yeah, the price really made me completely like de-influenced from these for now. I'm sure I'm gonna cave. But there's something different about this set that I wanted to share. So as you can see, it says A through M. What the hell does that mean? Well, this set is themed after the alphabet. I guess these are supposed to be baby Labubus learning their ABCs. That's why they're smaller. And I understand if this was their idea for this set. I honestly think, I don't think that the idea for the set came first. I think the idea of how do we sell just as many products for almost the same price, but they cost less to produce. And then they were like, okay, well, here's a gimmick that we can use to justify it. I do not think that their idea for the product, their idea for the theme came first. But anyway, so these Labubu are all based. These Labubus are all themed after a different letter of the alphabet, and on their butts they have the letter. And I'm gonna look and see if there's a way you can see the color for every set. I think Sammy might have posted one in our Discord. Let me see. I think they did. Yes. Copy. Paste and go. Here we go. Okay. I'm in incognito because I'm afraid of it autofilling like my fucking address because I bought from Pop Mart before. So each Labubu is themed after a different letter of the alphabet. The color choices seem pretty random to me. They don't really. The only one that really seems like a deliberate choice is L. But yeah, they seem to be reusing a lot of fabric that already exists for other Labubus. Like, this is soy milk macaron, this is toffee macaron, this is the gray have a seat, the yellow checkmate, the white Zmomo, the purple have a seat. Like, a lot of these seem very much like fabric that's left over that they're trying to recycle, which, again, like, little bit like, okay, OMG, sustainable. Like, there's some stuff that I'm like, I'm not gonna complain too much about it, but it is a little bit like kind of boring if you have some of these letters that are pretty similar colors to just be feeling like you're chasing, like, if your name is fucking Bert, like, and you already have the macaron Labubus, like, you're just kind of buying the same. Hi, Soda. I didn't know he was still in here. He's on the ground. This your rope? He's a baby. That's my Labubu. So, anyway, here's M for you, Mel. So there's a secret one that's like a heart pattern on its butt. There's a question mark as well. L for Labubu is brown. It's very similar to the you know, the main iconic Labubu that's like the mascot of the Labubus. J is pretty interesting. There's not many orange Labubus, especially ones that are like this saturated orange. Dallas's is blue. It's a little boring. I think that the second half of the alphabet is way more interesting. They all have a lot more like dynamic colors. Like, this X one is pretty fucking crazy. The black one is really cool. So if you're in the second half of the alphabet, good for you, because these are a lot fucking cooler than this first half. They're pretty lame. J is cool. J kind of fits with this half of the alphabet, but yeah. W, pretty boring. It's fucking gray. I really like this X one. This Brat one. Like, there being two orange ones is pretty fucked. But I really like these first three. It's very pansexual. But yeah, I don't know. Why does the ampersand look so different? Yeah, it does kind of look like different fur. That is so weird. X and Y are giving ketchup mustard, yeah. It's just kind of like... So, again, these are blind boxes. So, they come in a set of, I think... How much is this? How much is the full set? Does it say? Is it... What if I click this? Yeah. Okay, so if you wanted to buy the whole set to collect, and it's split up in two halves, it is $321. And this is only for half. If you really, really, really are a die-hard collector and you want all like 30 Labubus, that is $642. It's just unrealistic to expect anyone to buy that. Geo will have them day one. True. So... And it just feels like it's very much... having that many and making them like... If your name is fucking Kelsey and you've pulled the fucking F one, like, why are you walking around with an F? You know? Like, it just feels like there's no fucking reason to, like, buy the blind box and risk getting like a letter that has no significance to you whatsoever. Like, I don't know. It's just such a weird choice. And to me, it just feels like it's them trying to get people to cave and buy the set. Let me see T. T being purple. That's kind of fierce. That is kind of fierce. But yeah, especially, and then if you're like getting your initials and your name is like BS and you have to buy 2 of them identical Labubu, like it just is so like I kind of want them to flop. I kind of feel like Pop Mart needs to be humbled a little bit because I still never got a refund for the package that they sent me that didn't have any of the shit that I paid for. They had me jumping through hoops from emails until I hoped I gave up. Until they hope I gave up. And I kind of did give up. I'll probably do a chargeback with my bank. But I'm trying not to do that too much because then they won't... It might, like, prevent me if I, like, really need to come through and charge back, like, a crazy big purchase or something. But... it kind of feels like hubris to me to shrinkflation, make them ugly, and then have the gall to like really fucking like try to get people to buy all these. So if I do buy one, I feel like this will be one that I kind of just buy off of eBay. If I do get one that's already opened. I feel like this is kind of... So, Pop Mart has this feature on their website called Pop Now, which will demonstrate Pop Now real quick with just a random thing. What's pretty much guaranteed to be in stock. No one gives a fuck about this guy except for me and Dallas. So, it's like a virtual blind box. Pop Now, for those down under, exactly. So you pick... Oh, I have to sign up. But anyway, you pick one of these, and you have the option to digitally shake it, and it'll narrow down, like... It'll be like, it's definitely not Farmer, Gardener, and Sprayer. And if your dream one is Gardener, then you know to pick a different box. Or, if you already have Farmer, Gardener, and Sprayer, and it says that it's definitely not one of those... then you're like, ooh, maybe I will buy that box because then it kind of helps me know which one could be a dupe to not pick it. So I feel like these, and this is a relatively new feature, and it seems to only be available in the US at this moment. But this feels like it's designed for Pop Now. To really, you can narrow down, it's like, hey, it's not too bad. You can narrow down 3 letters that it's definitely not. Like, it's just, I feel very mixed on this. Because, like, there's part of me that does find, like, some of them cute. Like, I think some of them are really cute. Like, I do like this color for the red and this green, this blue. Like, there are some really pretty ones. But I don't really know if I want to support that. Especially with the price hike. Like, this is crazy. I will say I am grateful that if Dallas and I were interested in these, I am grateful that the letters that we would want are both from the same set. So if I were to, like, cave and buy a whole set, I would only buy this first half, you know? But I don't know. I feel like they're kind of Chopperella. I kind of feel that way. And, yeah, I kind of don't want to... I kind of want them to fumble a little bit. I think they need to be humbled a little bit. It's especially bold to me to pull a stunt like this into... Like, I could be being a little overdramatic, but I do feel like the Labubu craze is kind of dying down because... a lot of the people that would want Labubus at this point have probably gotten a few, or at least one. I know there are some people that are just like, I just can't get one. And I'm like, okay, well, I think you need to try a little bit harder on TikTok Shop because especially the last, like, 2 months, they've been a lot easier to get. Like, they've stopped, like, They kind of have stopped only dropping like 20 at a time, and now they will drop like 1,000 at a time, and way less people are watching the live streams. Like, I do think it's not as hard to get them as it was, say, April. Come on in. Come on. Ruby, come in. Most of them having brown eyes. Yeah, I'm surprised more of the eyes don't match the color. I like this blue one for that reason. But yeah, it's just kind of chopped to me. And I think it's kind of crazy for them to, like, make something that upsets their audience so strongly while with the trend kind of being on the out now. Like, I do think that Labubu will be around forever. Like, it was very strong even before it blew up. I will continue to be a fan of Labubu for years. Like, I really do like these plushies and characters and stuff. But it is kind of crazy to me, and there's a little part of me that does kind of hope that they don't sell as well as they're kind of expecting them to, because I want them to kind of feel like, maybe we shouldn't nickel and dime our consumers, our the fans of our products like crazy. So, we'll see. I love not standing my ground on things and caving if I see them in store and buying them, because I am weak-willed. And I do like that at the very least the like tie to a letter is not like super overt. Like, I could probably carry around like the V if I really wanted to. Cause it doesn't like, it's not like it has it on the front of its face. It's like very tiny on the butt. But it just feels weird for me to like be walking around with a little boo-boo that has a U on it, even though my name is Jimmy Wetzel. Like, it just feels strange. It's like buying one of those license plate keychains for a name that you don't have. Like, why am I walking around with Cody or Sean? Think about it. But it's, yeah, these definitely, if only there was like a way to trade Labubu that didn't feel like you're risking your life with a stranger on the fucking internet, because it would be kind of fun to trade. But Labubu are very rarely ever available in store in a way that is easy to coordinate with other people. Like, the only time I'm able to get a Labubu in person is through online pickup. Like, I've never, ever been able to walk into a Pop Mart and just buy a Labubu off the shelf since I got into them. It's just impossible. So it's not like I can be outside of Pop Mart and somebody who else also just bought a Labubu is like, hey, I got K, but I saw you got I. Can we trade? And it's like, oh, actually, my name is Cabrina. Like, yes, let's trade. Like, you know? So, I don't know how I feel. I'm very torn on these. I do think that the second half of the alphabet is a lot more striking, and I kind of wish that they were all a little bit more like this, because, like, these are colors that I really have not seen on a Labubu for the most part before, whereas these are, like, these literally are, like, oh, you have leftover fabric. You have leftover dye. Cool. The K is a very cute blue, yeah. So, J being orange, I originally was like, are you fucking kidding me? But I've actually really grown on it, because I actually do like orange on products. I don't like orange clothes, but I do like an orange GameCube, an orange, I don't know, an orange controller, an orange DS Lite kind of vibe. Poop Brown L is breaking my heart. If it makes you feel any better, this is supposed to kind of be like the main Labubu mascot, so it kind of makes sense that it's brown. if you kind of would have like the it girl of the Labubu. She is brown. The V is fierce. V, if we were to rank them, V, X, Y, N, O, P are probably top tier. I think A, B, and C are chopped. A, B, C are Chopperina, McGillicuddy. This looks like the mini Z-Momo in Angel in the Cloud. This is the secret. It's 1 out of 168. It has a heart on its butt. But it doesn't even really feel worth it because there are already like 2 other fucking pink ones. So like what is the point? The secret is so strange. I do like the question mark. I think that's funny. M is giving non-binary, so maybe it actually is perfect for you, Mel. A is mine, it's so basic. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I do know that they have another keychain thing. I will not be buying those. I never buy like the sort of bonus products or whatever. Is it even on here? Yeah. They have these like letter pendants. And I believe these are blind box too. So there's like really no fucking way I'm buying one of these things. The exclamation point is actually kind of cute, but like, like I'm just no fucking way. This being like the same fucking price almost as the actual Labubu is crazy. All right, well. That was my hot topic today. But yeah, I took the Labubu out of my starting soon screen just because I wanted... Honestly, I just wanted to see that pixel art again. But also, I was kind of like, Labubu's in timeout. I say with the big-ass one behind me. I still do like them. I mean, I just bought one yesterday. I needed a hit. So I snagged a Macron off of the app. And I picked it up yesterday because I wanted an excuse to go to the mall and get a Wetzel pretzel. So, and I got another green. This is my second green grape, so I'll probably give one away or dress it up different. I don't know. Like I still like them, but I don't feel compelled really, especially because like. There's still several Labubu I don't have. Like, I don't have the white Z-Momo. There's a couple of the medium-sized Labubus I still don't have. I don't feel the need to have all of them. I do like collecting the set of the pendant ones. Those are fun. Those are fun to collect. For me personally. There can be a couple of the bigger ones that I pass on. I think. But yeah, I don't know. I probably won't. And plus, like, they're not exactly limited. Like, they're still printing the Macron Labubus that are from 2023. Like, I don't think that these Pin for Love ones will go away anytime soon. So I don't really feel like fighting tooth and nail to fucking get one for this new set. If I see 10,000 viewers on the live streams next week when these drop, I'm gonna kind of roll my fucking eyes. But it's also just like, I kind of want the craze to die down a little bit as much as I do love them, and I like literally just yesterday was talking about how much I love like monoculture moments. I feel like they're very unifying for humanity to have things to look back on. Like, I'm very excited at the idea of like a 2020s nostalgia slideshow on TikTok 3 fucking 20 years from now, and Labubus are being put in there the same way like silly bands and shit are in some of the ones we watched yesterday. Like, I do like the idea of like these are like, I love a fad. I do love a fad because for someone neurodivergent like myself, it kind of just becomes like a lifelong special interest. Like these are pop culture icons now. It's very fun. I think they're very important to have. I know a lot of people love to be like overconsumption, blah blah blah, and it's like, okay, yeah, but like I don't fucking care. No, like just get over it. Like they're just gonna end up in a landfill, not mine. They're gonna end up at Goodwill in a year. Cool, I'll be buying them. Like, I'll be buying the thrifted ones. Cool, that sounds great to me. I always know, where was the overconsumption arguments for the sneakerheads? Why is it always like things that like women and queer people like? Very interesting, very interesting. We know why. Mama, look at this room. They ain't getting thrown out. Exactly. I have Pokemon toys that I got when I was 6. Oh my god. I got a comment on one of my videos from when I was 14. They were like, I think they were like, why does he look so different now? And I'm like, maybe because I'm twice my age. Maybe because that was half of my life ago. Like, duh. That fucking killed me. Why does he look different? No, that was half my existence ago. It wasn't even like, they didn't even say I look bad. They just say I look different, which is true. Maybe in my 30s. I honestly should get checked if I have low testosterone. It's more common than you think. And I am fucking tired all the time. It's either that or a sleep apnea. Me and Mel going on tea at the same time for different reasons. It's a blood pact. David filling our prescriptions. How do you even get that? I'm so fascinated. Is it like a... Do you inject? I'm asking so many questions that... I don't know. I don't know if I feel like doing that. I might stay fatigued if it means... I'm not even afraid of needles, but the idea of having to fucking inject shit myself sounds horrifying. I might keep the fucking fatigue. There's also gel. Like this. You can consume, you can get your testosterone from fucking gel, or is it like topical? That would be crazy, bitch. I'd be sucking this dry. Put it on your toast. Yeah. Why don't you Google testosterone gel? Okay. Testosterone gel. Oh, it just looks like tretinoin. That's so interesting. What happens if it rubs off on other people? That is actually so scary and something I would Google. I don't know why I laughed as if that's a preposterous thing to worry about. I literally would Google that. I have Googled dog licked moisturizer. Will they die? Like so many fucking times in my life. Because I'll like moisturize before bed and then Soda will be like, and I'm like, oh, it's so cute. I just put on my CeraVe and I fucking freak out. You turn into Muscle Man. Mom! Where did you get a loaf of grass? What the fuck is that? Touch grass. That is so Frutiger Arrow. You get it by clipping and sharing an IRL stream. That's so funny. The other day I was at the park, a guy spoke and sounded so much like Johnny Bravo, I turned my head. Mommy! That man's looking at almost naked men! I worked out today while listening to Shedding Starlight. I can't listen to any... I do chuckle at the things Hannah and Mel say, but it's definitely not like a comedy podcast, so I feel comfortable working out while listening to it. Because I have made the terrifying mistake of bench pressing while listening to Sibling Rivalry before. And I started laughing in the middle of my set and I almost killed myself. So I don't listen to anything not non-music when I'm working out typically. But Shining Starlight is like more lore and theory. Hannah and Mel are just funny people, so like they will say funny shit. And I do chuckle. But yeah, that's typically how I listen to the podcast, is I'll work out from home. I wanted to go to the gym today, but Dallas did not want to. He's a little sore still. But we went not yesterday, day before. Maybe we went yesterday. I really don't fucking know when we went. I can't stand when they role play. I go, here we go. They did one that was like, I feel like it was like an airline customer service or some shit. It was so fucking absurd. They're funny as fuck. We went to Uniqlo today. Let me go show what we got. Hi, baby. So they have a new Pokémon collection at Uniqlo. They're actually coming out with a Labubu one soon. But they have this Pokémon set, and this was really the only one I wanted. This sweatshirt with Unknown on it. It says Pokémon. And it's very, like, Gen 2 era, like, 3D model. In terms of like the shading, like it feels very old school. It's very cool. So I did buy this. I got deodorant on it, I guess. But yeah, a lot of the designs are on the back, which I don't always love on a shirt. Sometimes. It depends on how big the design is and if it feels worth putting on the back versus the front, but yeah, it's cute. It doesn't feel like it'll keep me very warm though, which is fine. I just have to not wear it on a day that's like super cold. But yeah, it's cute. It's cute. I was really nervous. So I like to get my sweaters and stuff slightly oversized. So I got an XL. I would have gotten 2XL, but they were out of stock. So I got just XL. And a lot of the times the sleeves, even though it's an extra large, the sleeves are so like short and tight, and I fucking hate that. So I tried it. I was glad when I tried it on the store that the sleeves are very loose and comfortable. And I could easily like roll up my sleeves if I wanted to. I finally watched that scary Pokemon video. What did you think? Isn't it a great video? Sableye got Invader Zimgur eyes. Yeah, the Sableye, he's just chilling. I should put him in some Labubu clothes. I don't know if I have any that really fit over his hands right now, but I'm sure I have some in the back. Over there. I have a big bag of Labubu clothes on my shelf. I don't like any of the Labubu collab with Uniqlo. It's very just PNG on a shirt. Oh, I didn't even know it came out. Yeah, it's not even worth showing on screen. As usual, all the coolest Uniqlo shirts are the children's sizes, which makes me want to kill people in Minecraft. Like, why? You're already making the print. Like, put it on, like, adult sizes, too. Should have stayed twink. Yeah, I should have. I just cleaned out the freezer and the fridge today. Because we had so much shit that was, like, gone bad or just, like, we knew we were never going to eat it. And I have been wanting to grocery shop and, like, get back into the swing of things of like cooking and meal prepping and stuff, but I needed to like clean out everything that we had already first, so I did that today so I can maybe go to Trader Joe's tomorrow or something. Can you get the giant Sylvanian family for me for Christmas? Okay, send me the link, put it on your Amazon wish list. Why do kids and toddlers get the best clothes? I see so many toddler shirts, I'm like, what the fuck, I want that. They said baby tea, but not in the way we want. Grown woman. No one talks about the struggles of having oily skin with glasses. Literally just sitting on your fucking eyebrow smudges your whole freaking vision. That one Pikachu Bay line has a boy line has a cute shirt for little kids. Bay line? What the hell are you saying? Has a cute Bay? Tokyo Bay! Oh! Yes, that Pikachu you wanted. I saw that at Worlds. Not for sale. I was thinking about buying it for you if I saw it at one of the vendors, but no, somebody just had it on their keychain. Ooh, speaking of Pikachu, Pokemon. Do I have a Pokemon Center email? Or is that in my other email? I'm waiting on my... my strawberry Pikachu or whatever the fuck. But I don't know... I don't have like a shipping, a order confirmed email for it anywhere. I mean, I paid for it. I think I used Apple Pay, so I don't know how I will find out my order info. I don't have an order number, but whatever. I got the, they only had the full size Pikachu, like the big one, like this big. I really wanted the keychain one holding the little burger. If they don't restock the burger Pikachu keychain, I will be on the news. Me too, girl. Me too. That's the one I want the most. I bought this little Chimchar at Target the other day. Isn't he cute? I got the burger keychain at Worlds. Jealous! It was sold out when Hannah went. Chimchar is actually peak. No, because like, why is Chimchar kind of peak? You wanna know who isn't peak, even though I wish they were? Tropius. I've been playing Platinum. And I wanted to use Pokemon I don't normally use. So I'm using Yanmega. I caught like 15 Yanma to get different natures. And I got bored, so I settled on a neutral nature one. That I did end up checking its IVs, and it actually has like a bunch of 28 and 29, so it's gonna be pretty strong. But I was like, ooh, maybe I'll use Tropius. The bitch gets no moves, and couldn't have done any damage with the ones that it does learn anyway. It doesn't have a single stat over 100. What the fuck? Why is Tropius so ass? What the hell? They really love to do that up until, like, honestly, Gen fucking 6. Like, there are so many Pokemon that they used to make back in the day that are literally... There's nothing they can do. Nothing. They just sit there in fucking mediocrity. Like Cacturn. Awesome Pokemon. Can't fucking accomplish anything. Mothim. Such a cool Pokemon. Burmy has 2 evolutions and all these different designs, and every aspect of that evolutionary line is absolutely ass. The moveset's ass. I'm using Leafeon. Why the fuck doesn't it learn Leaf Blade until like level literally 71 or 74? It's in the 70s. What the fuck is that? No wonder everyone is using Luxray, Staraptor, Starter, Garchomp. That same fucking lineup. Because there's the Pokemon that are in the game just suck ass. It's actually crazy. And they like still do. Like there's no reason they can't just go in and like just redo the stats for something. They're just like, actually, Tropius, you can stay unusable. It sucks. Anyway, I'm gonna use the bathroom. Hello. I wish you could click on Ruby and Soda and the butterfly and stuff, and it like affects the stream in some way. That'd be so fun. If only Twitch was like a little bit more codable. If you were turned into a bug, which would you be? I would want to be one of those beetles like Heracross is based off of, because I just know it's fun as fuck to be like fighting with that shit, like fighting another beetle. I bet that shit is fun as hell. And they can still fly too, I think, which is useful. So probably that. Have you guys ever seen those videos of deer shedding the skin on their antlers or whatever the fuck? It is the bloodiest, scariest looking process. But I bet that shit feels so fucking good. Like, wow. I bet that feels so fucking good. But it's so gross. If you're squeamish, I don't recommend looking it up. But it's not, they're not in like pain. If anything, they're getting relief. Like, they're itchy. The blood is just from like the fresh skin or whatever the fuck, and the blood vessels being there. That does not sound like something I would want to have to do as a human, though. I hate being itchy. No one likes being itchy, but I find it to be so overstimulating. Like, when I get a mosquito bite, it ruins my week. I've been having really bad I've been having bad jock itch, which used to not be a problem because I switched to only wearing MeUndies and they're very breathable, but it's summertime. I sweat a lot down there and it kind of irritates my skin. I think also we accidentally bought deodorant with scents in it and I was getting like an allergic reaction. But yeah, for like 2 months now, I've been having to put like antifungal creams on because I was like, well, maybe I have like I don't know, like a fungal, like a yeast infection or something like that. I don't know. It hasn't been working. I have no idea what's going on. So I just try to always be wearing a fresh pair of underwear. I'll like change into a fresh pair of underwear right before bed. I'll change out of the ones I wore all day, which I feel like some people do anyway, but because I like the idea of like sleeping in my underwear that I wore all day, like I will be itching throughout the night. And I was itching so bad the other day that I fucking like my shit stung. I was like, oh, this is not bad. Oh yeah, I should put a silica packet down there. That's actually so smart. This is the stuff you usually talk about while playing Minecraft. Yeah, but today we're here. I heard that using antifungal shampoo on your crotch can help. So I started doing that. Because I already use that for my head. Because regular Head and Shoulders doesn't really work. I usually have to put like an antifungal on my head. Because I get very itchy scalp. It's like seborrheic dermatitis and stuff. But yeah, a little bit of a TMI, but normalizing. Delcatty be like, that is still one of my favorite tweets ever, and I think it should have gone more viral. From you, Jargon. Tea tree oil body wash, maybe something to try. Okay, noted. Yeah, it's really been annoying. The only thing that's kind of been working is CVS has this like spray on jock itch, and it's like an antifungal. It stings though. Like it can, if I have like if I'm like been itching a lot and like the skin's kind of raw, it stings. And then sometimes it like burns, like not in a way that it's like painful, but like I'm like, I literally have to go like, whoo, when I first apply it. Because that skin is just so thin down there. It's very sensitive. And then if I do keep itching with the fucking powder on, because it's like an aerosol powder, then I get like white powder all over my fingers, and then I have to wash my hands. It's very annoying. The first time I ever used Gold Bond medicated, I thought I was going to die. Shit is fire powder. Yeah, it doesn't sound wonderful to use that. I have to remember, I've been bad about washing my face at night. Because I just am lazy. But I really need to wash my face before I apply those magnet stickers for my nose thing that opens up my nostrils, because in the middle of the night, the oil from my skin makes the sticker pop off, and then it's fucking useless. So I need to be better about washing my face at night before bed, because I do notice the difference in the length the sticker stays on when my face is freshly washed and the oil's off from my CeraVe versus like if I just don't even. I appreciate you, Jimmy. Why? Why? Why do you appreciate me? Anyway. Gold Bond is the only stuff that works with my psoriasis. You are wonderful. Mario, love you very much. I should tell Dallas, because Dallas has eczema. Maybe Gold Bond would work with that. He's just being a kiss ass. If it was Hannah or David, I would be suspicious. I'd let Danny kiss my ass. He's a cutie. You are wonderful. And he loves a boy butt. Yeah, did we ever get a clarification on what the hell he was saying? What was that? That is actually what I have, but I have to use their psoriasis ointment. Yes, okay. Dallas is the same way. There is an eczema-specific cortisone that does not work. We have to use the one that has, like, aloe vera or something for, like, sunburn, and that's the one that works for his itching. It's so weird that the actual eczema product is ineffective. It's very strange. But yeah, I've used, I've let him use Sudocrem before, which is not necessarily anti-itch. It just kind of like soothes a rash. I've never been able to find Sudocrem anywhere but like New York City, New York State drugstores. I've had to buy it in New York and fly home with it before for Dallas because I can't find it. I'm sure it's on Amazon. But yeah, Sudocrem, shout out. That shit is a miracle worker. I used to get a lot of chafing when I was a kid from when I would go to the beach, because like the sand would get caught in the netting of my bathing suit and then give me a rash. And before we figured out like, oh, just cut the lining out, my family had no idea what to do, so I was always putting Sudocrem on my inner thighs. I don't really have that problem anymore, even with a bathing suit with lining, probably because I'm taller. But when I was a little kid, like, the deep end for me was like the shoreline where like all the sand is getting kicked up and everything like that. So I would always chafe at the beach really bad. Now I just chafe when I wear shorts that are too short. Like I wear my booty shorts, but whenever I wear my denim cutoffs, I don't wear them if I know I'm gonna be walking around all day, because then I do chafe and it's painful. I wore them to the Pokemon Go thing we went to a few months ago, and we had to leave early. It was boring anyway, but we left early because my legs were rubbing together and chafing. I have some stretch marks on my thighs that are new. Thickums. They were clear for a long time, but now they're purple. Normalize that. I actually got a medicated cream for my eczema. It almost completely went away. Let me get that. Let me get it. I'll tell you the name. Ooh. Yeah, I'll let Dallas know. Dallas is the only other person I met who has problems with hands getting too hot. Yeah, so like Dallas, like he like needs he something with his fingertips. I forget what he said. And almost 6 years into dating, I only learned about this like 3 months ago. But like if he washes his hands, as his hands are like getting dry, like he needs to wet them again or something. So like I don't know, I don't understand. Augmented betamethasone dipropionate. I love medications because it really feels like you're fucking speaking Martian. It's crazy. So much of it is literally just like Latin words and like Greek origins and stuff like that, but it's so funny. That's a science created Pokemon, yeah. Dipropionate. That you use that to mega evolve something. I spent the first hour of my stream shitting on the new Labubus, but I do love a Labubu. I really love them. I just like to look at them. I have them all hung up right in front of me. I can just look at them whenever I want. I love them. Sorry. I do think I will probably pass on the new set for quite a while, though. I really can't see myself taking the plunge. I may end up in a moment of weakness copping some, but we'll see. You're so gay. Yeah, I really am. It's so crazy. I was watching a bunch of like straight Pokemon YouTubers like analyze like recent ZA footage or something like that. I think it was I'm assuming they're heterosexual. But it was Tyranitar Tube, who makes great videos. They're very good. But straight guy mannerisms are so like, yo, dude, bro, like doing that kind of shit. And like they all do that. And it's so like, it's so fascinating to me that they all do that. Like, it's such, like, a manner of speaking that straight guys do. And I'm like, and I can't imagine it's a natural pattern of speaking. Like, it almost, and I'm not really speaking solely about Tyranitar Tube. It was just what made me think about it yesterday. But it just feels like something. Have you guys seen that? I think it's probably Jubilee. That like video of like the girls introducing themselves and then all the guys looking at each other to like see what the other guys are thinking before actually speaking their mind. Like they feel like they need approval from the other guys in the room. It's so sad. Like, straight male masculinity is such a prison. It's so weird. Like, I love the freedom of being gay and queer to just be like, oh my god. Like, that's just how I feel. That I feel like that is an unconscious action for me. to just like let loose and just let loose to just be like, I love a Labubu! Ah! Like, and I'm like, is that just because I'm gay and I'm like socialized gay? Like, I can't imagine that straight guys don't want to queen out a little bit, but they feel trapped and like can't, because like, I don't know, like they literally all are like, yo, that's fire. They all do it. They all fucking do the same shit. And it feels like they're like, I want to show I'm excited, and this is the only socially acceptable way for me to be able to do that. It is very like, it is very Scooby. And I've never noticed that before. But yeah, I just find it very interesting. Like, is that an unconscious behavior for them? Like, is that really their real self? Or are they a little bit more like middle of the road in terms of like how they speak and everything, and they're putting on an act in order to have social acceptance? It's like hype culture, but I find it so annoying. Yeah, I kind of do find like the straight guy branding of like One Piece character with a beard, and they just like everything is peak. Like, I'm like, oh my god, like like, I just find that shit so indistinguishable from one to the next, but I don't know. But they're the ones that do numbers online. Faggots like me get paid fucking dust for making the same kind of fucking content for years. And I'm a little jaded by it, I guess. Tyrannosaur Tube is great, though. Very good videos. Been doing it forever. Like, literally, as long as I have, I think. They've done the act for so long it becomes who they are. I guess. I know a lot of, like, came out later in life queer people that grew up being that kind of, like, yo kind of guy. And, like, they're starting to shake it a little bit, but it's tough because it is, like, they kind of can't not do that. They kind of can't not still be like that, but they're, like, they love dick. Like, it's very strange. I don't know how to interact with people like that. I, like, truly, like, I do feel like I am speaking a different fucking language from, like, someone who is socialized hetero male. Why was that yo in Scooby Boys? Because that's literally how they fucking talk. That's how these guys talk. These, like, bro-y men. It's so weird. They're literally, like, hype guys or whatever. It really is, like, everything's hype, everything is peak. Like, I have no idea how to interact with a straight guy, and that is, like, that is, I don't know, that macho or whatever. Stop capping. I feel like cap is kind of on its way out in terms of, like, usage. I'm the straight girl of my friend group, and this is hilarious. Like you have a queer friend group or you have a straight guy friend group, or I'm so curious. I'm a high school teacher. Cap is still in. Okay, this is actually amazing. We were talking yesterday about. I was asking yesterday, about if we had any teachers in chat. Granted, I was asking about like early childhood education and like how much they're like still like writing with pencils and stuff. Do you still have students in class taking notes with a notebook and a pen? Or do they bring like a laptop or like an iPad to class? I do college advising and teach art. Oh, okay. So I get, yeah, you probably, maybe you don't know. Unless you like are sitting in on a class. They'll have Chromebooks. They still take notes sometimes. We were allowed to bring a laptop to high school, and it was honestly like almost like seemingly required. I remember there was a week where my laptop broke, and the Apple store was fixing it. I had a MacBook, so I had to take all of my notes by hand. I was the only one in the class without a laptop, and it was really tough. Like all this. And this was like 2013. I can't imagine how it is now. All the kids, all the assignments the teacher were giving out were like, I sent an email to a turn it in link, or like here's a online test, take it, an online quiz, take it right now. And like all the teachers, when they did like a PowerPoint presentation, they were like, they assumed you were taking notes in like Google Docs or Microsoft Word. So they would go very fast, and I literally couldn't keep up because I was handwriting everything. So I had to completely switch to typing on my notes, and I did not retain information nearly as well compared to like in elementary school where everything was handwritten. Just like 2 years prior, like 8th grade for me. But yeah, it's so interesting. My sister's a middle school teacher. There was a trend of kids putting pencil lead in the charging port. Oh my god. That's so scary. I remember there were kids in my high school that had iPads with USB keyboard attachments, and I literally rolled my eyes at them. And now, like, that's probably pretty normal. But at the time, I was like... It was before, like, iPads really became, like, compatible with a lot of things. And I was just like, literally, why are you doing that? Like, I bet you can't even open up a Word document or a PowerPoint. Now you can, because there's, like, the Files app on iPhone and stuff. But this was, like, again, like, early to mid-2010s. I graduated high school 2015. No one had a laptop when I was in high school. That would have gotten stolen quick. Oh, yeah. I feel like if everyone didn't have a laptop, nobody would bring one. But it was just kind of like... They told you, like, you should... And we had a program to get a huge discount. It was pretty cool, actually. I got a MacBook for, like, half the price it normally was. They had, like, a program where you could pick one of, like, 3 types of computers. So I got a MacBook, because I'd never used OS X before. Can we watch Incredibles 2 soon? Yeah, I was actually talking about that with David last night, because we brought him to Arby's with us. He has to work today, so he's not available today, I think, but maybe tomorrow. Unless maybe he's working tomorrow. I don't remember what he said. Post-COVID, the schools provide laptops now, so students can still do their work at home if they're homesick. Interesting. Yeah, I going back to the like, I guess, slang. I am so fascinated with, like, the influx now of, like, queer terminology infiltrating, like clocked and clock it are, like, I think are, like, big right now in schools. Like, I do occasionally get, like, a teacher on my FYP being like, here are the top 5 things I heard this week. And I took note of how many times I heard them. And the kids are going, clock it, clocked. Which is crazy. Because that's like, That's like shit I heard on Drag Race like 10 seasons ago. It's so wild. Gag. The gag being like gagged and shit being so like so mainstream is so funny to me. Cause I learned that shit through Drag Race. My younger sister is saying chopped. Again, like to me, chopped being like one of the most used words of the year is so crazy to me. Because again, I'm literally just thinking Drag Race, like they're describing like a bad wig. Like the wig is chopped, the mug is chopped. But chopped is like a very popular word now. Especially the last few months. When the middle school kids start saying garage doors. Shut the fuck up. Brick! Don't do it! Don't do it, little girl! Oh my god. Please! The luscious massacreization of my verbal stims should be fucking studied. Don't do it! Oh, I love her. I fucking love Luscious. I really hope she comes on Just Trish. I don't know if they've asked, but I just need it to happen. I think it'd be such a key. I love her. It really scratches the itch of the Coco Peru videos I used to watch. I just love a drag queen in a store. In a very civilian attire. I love it. Minimal makeup possible. It's fierce. I feel like they also say sus. That's so wild because to me, sus is so like 2019, 2020, 2021 Among Us influenced COVID stuff. Hi, Ruby. You want to leave, baby? I'll let you out. My girl! Just made an Esper art today. Welcome in. I'm sure it's great. I want kids to start saying, now Mary. I do love when I literally can't help it when I'm talking to my gay friends. Especially if they're like super sissy gay, like myself sometimes. I love being like, mama. Mama, this is garbage. I do love a mama. Mama, this is chopped. Mama, pack it up. I love mama. I do. I am a mama gay. My drag mom and I look at each other and say, Mary Rotten. Oh, I love that. I might take that. I might fucking take that. That is absolutely gonna end up in my fucking vernacular, dude. And when you want to say something is extra, you say, the house. When middle schoolers start saying pickled, it's over. It's so over. I got a pumpkin spice latte from Dunkin' today. I don't love theirs, but they're the only ones doing it right now. There was one that was like sexual. Okay. Do straight boys still go, like, I feel like that is a universal constant of teenage straight boys fucking, when there's dead silence in a classroom, going, like, that will never die. And I hate that I do find it funny as fuck. Yes, literally yelling penis. Oh my god, the amount of penises that I went to an all-boys high school, the amount of penises that were carved into the desks. Crazy! It's so crazy. Oh, it was, oh yeah? That was it. That was the one I was hearing on TikTok from all the teachers. They love going, oh yeah? Like, they love doing that. Oh yeah? Why do you sound like Peach on the song? Oh yeah? 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 Mm-mm. Yeah, honestly, that is them queening out. Brittany on Piece of Me. Oh yeah. Yes, literally. I put that on in the gym the other day when I had control of the fucking that radio app. I added it to the queue and it made it through. I miss American dream since I was 17. Don't matter if I step on the scene. It's something, a limousine. I don't know. I didn't watch the Anthony video of the week until like I saw clips like years after he fell off the internet and fucking conversion therapied. Cause I got asked in front of a big group of people when I was in 7th grade by my friend. She was like, oh my gosh, you're so much like Lohanthony. You're both gay, right? SpongeBob in the hallway. The fucking camera. Like my spirit gets shot out of my body like fucking Hulk in Infinity War by that bald bitch. I literally was like, no. So that like ruined Lohanthony for me. That was the first and last time I ever fucking wanted to hear that name. So I never watched Lohanthony growing up. And then by the time I like was like, oh, what is this bitch about? They were gone. And now they're a Christian in the military. It's so sad. Tilda Swinton being called that bald. I think we're birthday twins. Maybe it's Kate Blanchett. I always confuse them. One of them, we have the same birthday. No disrespect to Tilda, sorry. Bitch / endearing. She getting her lesbians. They're gay? Those are gay women? No fucking way. Are you serious? I didn't know that. No way. To me. In my world. In the universe I'm living in. Kate Blanchett as Hella is literally one of the greatest fucking acting performances ever. Kate Blanchett being Aussie doesn't sit right with me. Same with Margot Robbie. What the hell are you talking about? That is so scary when you find out that an actor is Australian. Is secretly Australian. It's fucking scary. You're like, what the fuck? Because it's one thing to be secretly British. That is scary. But there's something even scarier about secretly being Australian. Because then it's like, oh my god, that's like the third type. That's so crazy. It's like when they introduced Dark and Steel to Pokemon. Or Fairy type. It's just like, I wasn't... What the hell do you mean? It was a hot topic on Just Trish, but did you see that interview where Gal Gadot got asked if she thinks she's a good actress? It was a text interview, I think. I don't think it was a video. Let me see if it's a video interview. Okay. Does Gal Gadot think she's a good actress? Okay. She was asked with an interview with the A Talks via Entertainment Tonight, which is where Oscar works. Suspicious. If she thinks she's a good actress, the actress said, "I think I'm solid." Oh wait, it's an Instagram post. Is there a video? Okay. She goes, "I think I'm solid. I'm alright. There are those who are more talented than me, but if you cast me, you cast well. Because my biggest strength is that I am not afraid to work hard, and that I never let anything stand in my way. I just go, go, go." That's crazy. She def thinks she's good as fuck, yeah. Kal-El, no! You have to give me the stone! I have a video of her acting performances, hold on. There's one that I'm like, okay, she kind of ate that one. Hold on.
And enough champagne.
How do I view this on here? Hang on. I'll have to...
And enough.
Sorry if it's loud. I'm gonna lower it. Just give me a second. Oscar sent me this for the podcast the other day.
Champagne to fill the Nile. Kal-El, no. Max Lord, you're putting yourself and everyone.
That being Pedro Pascal is so crazy to me. It's so crazy to me that he's in this fuck-ass movie.
Grave danger. I need you to give me the stone. What happened to it?
What did you say?
What did you say?
So exciting.
Very interested to find the man who bought those.
Why should I help you?
Because we're asking you nicely.
Just don't.
Okay, she kind of eats this one. She kind of eats this one up.
Why should I help you?
Because we're asking you nicely.
Just tell me what it costs to get her away from me. Name a price. I'll buy the whole damn boat if I have to. Who are you?
Like, honestly, that one's good. She kind of did eat that one.
Why should I help you?
Because we're asking you nicely.
Just tell me what it costs to get her away from me. Name a price. I'll buy the whole damn boat if I have to. Who are you? The last of Hastia compels you to reveal the truth. Now, who are you? But who? I said enough. As Amazons, this is
I
our
said
duty.
enough.
You have no idea what kind of power you're dealing with.
There she is. She's really bad. She's really good. She's really bad. Imagine all the people. Oh, it's so cringe. Hold on, we gotta watch that. I haven't watched this in a minute. We're watching it. We're watching it. No, Mel, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. You're watching it.
Hey guys, day 6.
Gay 6. Every time I think she says gay 6. How old are you? Gay 6. On a scale from 1 to 10, how hot are you and what's your sexuality? Gay 6.
Hey guys, day 6 in self-quarantine. And I gotta say,
She's been inside for 6 days and all these people cracked under the pressure and started singing into their phones. Day 6 of quarantine. It's so good. It's so good.
say that these past few days got me feeling a bit philosophical. You know, this virus
Philosophical.
affected the entire world. Everyone. Doesn't matter who you are, where you're from. We're all in this together. And I ran into this video of this Italian guy playing the trumpet in his balcony to all the other people who were locked inside their homes.
That would piss
And
me
he
off.
was playing Imagine, and there was something so powerful and pure about this video. And it goes like this. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try.
Kristen Wiig, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? There's so many people that I'm like, you're a comedian. How do you not see how cringy this is? It's so crazy.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try.
She was in Wonder Woman, I forgot.
Below us.
Above us only sky. Imagine all the people
living for today. You hear? Imagine there's no countries.
This one is crazy.
Imagine there's no countries.
It isn't hard to do.
My soft bean. My soft bean. My small bean.
It isn't hard
Also, yeah, we're quarantining. Where are you going?
to do.
Nothing to kill or die for.
And no religion too.
I love the scale of effort, but different in every single video. I don't know who this is. I can't recognize them. But like literally, like speak up. Like what the fuck? Why are you mumbling it? You don't want to do another take?
Nothing to kill or die for.
And no religion too. Imagine all the people living for
Is this the same person? They did.
You may say that I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one.
I hope someday you will join us, and the world will live as one.
Even the ones that are good
Imagine
singers.
no possessions.
I wonder if you can. No need for greed and hunger. Brotherhood of man.
Sharing all the world.
She looks held hostage.
They may say that I'm a dreamer.
But I'm not the only one.
I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will be as one.
Oh my god. Holy shit. Garnet fusion theory. Hey. 10 years ago. That's so crazy. That took me back. That's cool that they left that video up. Oh my god. The psychic damage that I feel I took. I have to walk that cringe off. I don't blame you. Rewatching Beyond the Trailer Snow White review. She even has trouble just standing there. Oh, I saw Weapons finally. It was very good. Mel, thank you for the resub. 104 months. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Wow. I was expecting scarier. I heard that it was more of a mystery rather than a horror. So I was not, but... I also had a bunch of spoilers for it, sadly. But nobody in my group did, so that was fun to see their authentic reactions to stuff. There were some jump scares that did get me every time. I would laugh because I always laugh when I get scared. The dad's dream. No, the ceiling one was the one that I was like, oh, fuck. Sorry I had expectations. Fuck. You should be. But you're always laughing. Damn. Damn. Drag me. The fucking blowing kill. My god, let's stop making dark ass movies. Yeah, I feel that way about like Netflix shows. I can't fucking see anything. Video games too, even non-horror games. I'm like, everything's so fucking dark. I always crank up the brightness in the settings. Cause I'm like, I literally can't see the like fucking wrench on the table in the darkness that I need to progress in the game. Like no, I don't care. Weapons was so hoodwink coded though, because it's like all these different characters like POV of like the same situation. All I thought about was hoodwinked the whole time. And there were some people that were like, OMG, you're so right. And then there were some people that were like, now sister, what is this? And I'm like, tell me you don't pay attention to anything you watch, Michael. Tell me you don't fucking understand story structure. Tell me you don't fucking retain the information put in front of you. Tell me you're a fucking dumbass. I'm sorry. Sorry, I got a little riled up. I talked about yesterday, I was like, "Ugh, I got another green Labubu," and he was like, "Oh, that's the one I want." And I'm like, "Are you trying to get me to be like, I'll send it to you?" Because I'm not. I'm not paying for shipping all the way out there. Are you fucking nuts? Hello, Solidus. Thank you for the 50-month resub. Put it in an empty bottle and throw it in the ocean. Yeah. I should. I was so surprised at how many fucking Labubus were at that Halloween store. Like, why? Why are they there? And they had, like, they were real. They were real. I didn't care to check how much they cost, because there was no way I was going to buy them. I have those. But I was crazy. I was like, they're literally just everywhere sells Labubu now, I guess. Hi, Jimmy. Your mustache is magnificent. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Can they not celebrate? I did buy a little pumpkin outfit for my Labubu off TikTok shop. It was like $6. I'll put it on the green one. I think it'd be cute. And the head is like the stem. I kind of want to be a Labubu for Halloween. I don't know what I want to be for Halloween yet. I really got to figure something out. I always wait till the last minute. Last year I wanted to be Pearl. Like Mia Goth movie Pearl. But the dress didn't fit when it arrived. I couldn't zip it up. I was too jacked. Weren't you already a blue Labubu? I was Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm never putting that costume on again. It's so itchy. I can't do it. I've sweat in it like 2 different occasions, and I don't feel like I can't wash it. I have to get it like dry cleaned. I think if I washed it, it would fall apart in the washing machine and ruin the washing machine. Oh yeah, I was Tinky Winky as well, but that costume's back in New York. I don't have it. I mean, I could just buy a new one. That'd be funny. Do drag and be in Gladys. That's a good one. I wouldn't have to worry about the bangs irritating my face because she's got baby bangs. She cuts them so short. Yeah, Dallas was Michael Myers one year. Our first time ever doing a Fortnite Halloween party. He was Michael Myers with like just like a Naruto headband. It was just like you hit shuffle on your Fortnite locker, and he was just like a bunch of things thrown together. And his suit ripped. We bought it at Spirit Halloween. It ripped like on the way to the party that same day. It was pretty fucking bad. Last year I was PETA from Hunger Games, which was my costume for Just Trish, and I was gonna be Pearl, but it didn't fit, so I had to be something else. But my original idea was to be Pearl. I'm very afraid for the future, because I just feel like maybe I haven't noticed this because I've lived in an apartment for the last few years, but I just feel like people don't really decorate their houses for Halloween anymore, and I feel like kids don't trick-or-treat anymore, which makes me so sad. I stopped trick-or-treating so young because all of my friends wanted to appear older than they were so fucking early. I stopped trick-or-treating in 4th grade. Dallas trick-or-treated well into high school. That sounds like the dream to me. I'm so sad. Even when I was living home in New York, even like pre-COVID, we didn't really get trick-or-treaters anymore. I'm hoping this new neighborhood will be lit as fuck for Halloween. Yeah. I see high schoolers trick-or-treating in Philly. That's good then. Yeah, maybe it just depends on the area, the neighborhood. But yeah, people stopped really trick-or-treating when I was in New York. Like, I feel like the last time we had trick-or-treaters was like 2016. And then, yeah, I've lived in apartments, so I haven't ever noticed. But I'll probably put out like a bowl this year, because I think there are some kids on our floor. So I'll put out a little bowl. I feel like opening the door constantly, people knocking, will stress the dogs out, so I'd rather just leave a candy bowl outside. One of these years, if I finally ever have a house, I'd like to be the house that gives out. I don't know if I could afford full-size candy bars, but I would definitely want to do like bigger than the trick-or-treat bag sizes, something like that. I think that would be cool. Be the house to remember, you know? Even if it costs a fucking fortune. Just to do it once in my life. Oh yeah, jack-o'-lanterns for sure. I would want to do like classic Halloween decor too. I feel like so much of like Halloween decorations now feel like landfill bait. I would want like vintage looking, like timeless, like blow mold kind. Same for Christmas decorations too. None of this like Ray Dunn. I noticed a lot of like Halloween stuff now is like so hyper branded. Like when I was a kid, I feel like a lot of like Christmas and Halloween decor was like very generic, like pumpkins and black cats and witches. And now it's like the Beetlejuice lawn decorations, the Nightmare Before Christmas lawn decorations. Like it's very much like specific brands. I've noticed that with a lot of Christmas stuff too. Christmas, I'm a little bit less... I care a little bit less about that. Because I do love, like, a cute little Pokémon Christmas plushie. Christmas ornament kind of vibe. But, like, for Halloween, Halloween to me has to be, like... Unless they're, like, a fucking horror movie killer... I don't really want to see, like, a brand collab as, like, the only Halloween decoration options at a store. Halloween to me has to be, like, classic monster movie characters. Frankenstein. Put a Frankenstein out there. Put a mummy. You know? Like, I don't want to see Wednesday Addams out there. And it's, like, clearly the fucking Jenna Ortega version. That's, like, just too modern to me. Frankenstein wasn't a monster. Yes, I do know that. I read the book. But in the movie version, he is the monster. The Frankenstein monster. There's a house down the street from me that's covered in skeletons year-round. I just remember one of them had a pride flag for June. So I know they'll be good for Halloween. That's cool. That boy is a monster. But what if I'm the monster? It's been here all along. Okay, Elvira's different, Diva. My Elvira figure will be on display again this year, for sure. I gotta do my Halloween mantle soon. I gotta take down all the summer ones. I would be okay with getting a shiny Honedge. So far, I found 2 Oddish and a Kecleon. So, I'm kind of expecting to phase again before getting Esper. And I would not be opposed to it being Sentret or Honedge, because those are new for me. There's a little part of me that wants to scroll through nostalgia TikToks again. I really enjoyed that yesterday, actually. Maybe when I get to 2,000, we'll do it. I did a lot more shiny hunting today than I did yesterday. That's for sure. I streamed for 4 hours yesterday, and I got 100 encounters in. Because, like, really, at the end of the day, I said this yesterday, I'm a just chatting streamer. Like, I treat my streams, especially now that I don't get to do them nearly as often as I used to, I treat them as like a podcast, in a way. Like a live talk show. So, the game is like the vehicle to just go live. I very rarely actually fucking play it. I've never done the hot towel face, but that sounds wonderful. I've been really wanting to get a massage, like a professional massage. I've never had one in my life, and I do think it would fix me. I also saw this video on TikTok of this person. They joked that they were zapping their brain. They're actually doing like a magnetic field thing. I don't know. But they had this helmet, and they were doing like a deep brain stimulation to cure OCD, and it was working. And I was like, holy fuck, I need to look into this. I screenshotted what it was called. Like, I truly, like, need to not have OCD anymore. I'm so tired of it. Do you know anybody named Ethel? It's called TMS. I don't know what that means. I got a professional massage for the first time last year. It cost $400 for two people. Oh, for two people. But it was fun and very relaxing. Yeah, I would love to get one. Cause like I'll just like before bed I'll like stretch out and like just going like this, like just tilting my head. I feel from like my brain all the way down to my shoulder, like how tight my muscles are. What's your favorite cookie? I do love a snickerdoodle. I love a snickerdoodle. Cinnamon, anything really gets my shit going. Cinnamon in my tea. Is she saying tea or teeth? I think she's saying teeth. What's your fave juice? Ugh. Lemonade. And if that doesn't count, apple juice. Teeth! I think it's a Coke thing. Oh. I literally just thought she was being quirky. She was pulling a Lord and referencing teeth. Are you in Dallas Bake Off, people? No, but we do watch the baking championship shows on Food Network. We haven't in like a year or two, but we do love like the Halloween baking, the Christmas baking, and the kids baking. Spring and summer, they're trying too much. I don't want to be I don't want to be watching somebody make a lavender flavored cake. That looks disgusting. Ew. I don't like floral flavors of anything. Tea is a different story, but... Was the last time you baked the Big Top Cupcake stream? Yes. Yes. I find baking incredibly stressful. Cooking, though. I love to cook. I haven't done it much since we moved to California, because I've just been a lot busier than I used to be working on the podcast. But I'm trying to get back on the ball. Who's that? There's a woman on the baking show. Her name's Allison something. She is the funniest person in the world. Whenever I'm sad, I watch compilations of her on TikTok. She's like a news anchor or something, like a correspondent. She goes out in the field and fucking interviews people and stuff. Congrats on coming out. That freed up so much mental space for me. It's actually fucking insane how much I feel like I can actually process information better than I could when I was in like high school. It's really crazy. Because you don't spend the entirety of a conversation thinking about how you're going to steer a possible conversation about sexuality back to something else. Like, I just feel so much more present. I got funnier. I got quicker witted because I was not devoting like a good 50% of my brain to keeping a secret. It's really fucking nuts. And then thinking about like, how do I walk this way? Do I talk this way? How did I laugh just now? How did I enunciate this? Like, it literally will send you off the deep end eventually. Sitting on a secret. One of my favorite Drag Race quotes that is pretty underused is it's Alyssa Edwards going, it's on season 5 when she's talking about Alyssa's secret, and they're like, what's your secret? And it's her in the confessional going, I'm a man. And that has like been a fucking verbal stim for me for like weeks now. I'm a man. It's so like, duh. It fucking kills me. It's so funny. Thanks to you saying it, I still always say, could be Madame LaQueer. It could be Madame LaQueer. It's actually crazy how much Eureka has given to the Drag Race lexicon. I'm stranded where was it stuck? Stranded where the trade left me? Or is it, I don't remember what you fucking said. Where the trade left me, whatever it is. That shit is fucking funny. Your non-binary T is valid. That literally, like, both of those are from her. It's crazy. I love that video of her on season 9 crying to Lady Gaga, and she's just fully making shit up. Cornbread is great. I hope she comes back to Drag Race sometime. It is actually crazy to me when I meet gay people that don't watch Drag Race. Like, what? Like, I don't mean to be rude, but, like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, it's literally made for us. It is the monoculture that we long for as gay people. It's like saying you don't listen to pop music and you're gay. It's like not having a diva. Like, it doesn't even have to be a modern diva. It could be from, like, the 90s. Like, every gay person has a diva. It's just wild to me. I have several divas. A Diva of the Month club, if you will. I guess it's the same as when people are like, I don't play video games. I'm like, what the fuck do you do with your time? I guess I like watch movies, watch TV shows. I'm never like not playing a game of some sort, really. Like if I'm only if I'm like watching like a movie I really need to like pay attention to, I'll like be fully in it. But like I love to watch like a documentary or something, or like a sitcom, and I've got a DS in my hand and I'm like level grinding or something, and I'm mostly looking at the TV screen, but I am still playing a game with my hands. Sorry. Life is just a series of little games. Yeah, so true. And mine is fucking Dark Souls. Damn. That's powerful. When's those nostalgia TikToks? When I get to 2,000 encounters, I want to feel like I did a decent amount today. I do want to watch them, though. That's crazy that you could even relate to any of it, considering you're fucking British. Because so much of these nostalgia videos to me are so, like, America core. It's kind of wild. You do love to cosplay American, though. I think it was a few years ago I clocked you saying mom instead of mum, and I was like, that's so... You're like a fucking skinwalker. That's so scary. Should we explore British Y2K nostalgia tonight? No, I don't care about that. Nope. I don't give a fuck. I'm a little curious, though. Find a British creator and ask them that. There ain't no British culture. There ain't no British culture. Do you remember dunking crumpers? That is some type of British shit. And you find out it's like Oreos in milk. And that's just what they call that. Ooh, dip the Oreos in the milk. You gotta try it. You gotta try it. God, how decadent. I love being gay. I love it. I love it so much. I love being gay and too online. It's so... I want that screenshot on a t-shirt. Headphones. Headphones on. Dip the headphones in the on. That was when Addison Rae put out her new song, Dip the Headphones in the On. I love it. I love it. Literally, I feel like I'm fucking speaking Latin right now. I'm not actually speaking a coherent sentence, but if you know, you know. Dip the champagne in the Nile. Literally. Oh, so true. God. I literally feel like I should be institutionalized right now. Oh my god. Jimmy, your happiness and positivity is so infectious. I love it. That's crazy, because I feel like such a negative, judgy, critical bitch so often. But thank you. But I love to laugh. I just love to laugh. Oh. But your laughter is literally contagious. Thank you. It's a psyop. You did scream at me once, but I deserved that. I'm sure you did.
This is like taking candy from a baby, which is fine by me.
Thank you, Joshua, for gifting that sub. Thank you so much. You're a fun girl. I'm just the crazy girl that you can't take anywhere. Tell me how I rewatched Sonic 3 and cried. I have not rewatched Sonic 3 yet, actually. Notice how I'm not saying thank you. Ooh, she's mad. She's like waiting for us to ask her if she's okay. Alex, are you okay? Oh, me? Yeah, I'm fine. You just made all that up right now. My name's Topher. You already know who I am. Oh my god. I can't wait to be old in a home and they think that I'm crazy. I'm Ander Dingus and brought peach rings. You use they them pronouns? I was in Taylor's stream. I love that guy, but it's way more fun here. Okay. I'm very flattered, but you don't need to put down someone else's stream, especially a friend of mine, to build me up. That doesn't actually make me feel very good. And also, I think Taylor is just as fun as me. Unless you mean Taylor Swift. So I'm gonna delete that message. But it's a little rude to the person you're putting down. You don't need to put somebody down to build me up. You know. Yeah, he has a community for a reason. And I met him in person multiple times now, and it's always a great time. He's a hoot. He's a really nice guy. I just meant tonight, not in general. I still... Yeah, you're only fun as fuck tonight. Was that a read? Dude, whenever I get fucking COVID, I literally have a cough for like a month afterward. It's so annoying. It makes it so annoying to laugh. And I love to laugh. I love to laugh. That's not even a quote, I don't think. I think it's just something I feel compelled to say. I'm not having fun tonight. Honestly. I am. Watch out, guys. He's laughing. He must be so scared. I've only had COVID twice. I had COVID in 2022, and then I had COVID again 2 weeks ago. I've been COVID negative for 2 weeks, but I still got that cough. Especially when I laugh. But yeah, I've only had COVID twice in the last 4 years. Honestly, I think I actually did have COVID early 2020 before the pandemic like really snowballed. Because on New Year's Eve, I had a sore throat, and then the next day, I had what I thought, based on my urgent care diagnosis, was laryngitis. But I think I got COVID. But they weren't testing for that, so I would never have known. So. And then I had the common cold a few years ago. I was COVID negative, but I was still sick. And that felt so vintage. It felt like who gets this anymore? I remember seeing somebody during the pandemic get strep throat, and they were like, "What is this?" Yeah, that was my peak Sniffies usage time. Yeah. I don't really even know what Sniffies is, because I have no reason to use a dating / hookup kind of app either. Don't forget to claim your shiny jam pal. I'm not doing that shit. No, I'm not doing that shit. I don't care. The person who got the plague. Yeah, someone in California got the plague from a flea. Ugh, scary. Hi, Ruby. Ruby! Come here, Ruby. Hi, Ruby. Hi, Ruby. You need to get on Lyme's disease TikTok. It is actually crazy how many celebrities get diagnosed with Lyme disease. Like, so many. I think Avril Lavigne has it. Because they all be hiking. Yeah, honestly, probably. And a lot of them, like, a lot of celebrities do live in, like, especially in California, like, in the mountains. So, yeah, probably. We're talking about celebrities getting Lyme disease. And how a lot of them have it.
It's not just celebrities.
Yes, but it's like, there are so many celebrities that have come out about having it. Justin Bieber.
Timberlake just came out with it, right?
Yes.
Is that why he's...
Check your crevices for ticks. He can't, he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to sing either.
Oh my god, it's ridiculous watching him perform. Like,
He just holds the mic
watching him do
to the audience for most of the show.
What are you doing? Why are you doing these shows? Obviously to make money, but like, gosh, you could just tell he doesn't care. Did you finish Survivor? Yeah, I finished. It was lame ending, but it was fun. It was a fun watch. I didn't hate it. A lot of people hate 48. I really enjoyed it, but it's probably just because I haven't watched Survivor in a long time. So.
How many celebrities have been bit by a cougar? Oh, that sounds so scary.
What the hell?
If you want to be someone in this industry, you gotta get Lyme. Was it Dakota Johnson that was like, I love limes? for her fucking Vogue or some. She did like a house tour for some magazine, and she had a big bowl of limes on the counter and lied about how much she loves them. And she for no fucking reason.
Whoa.
Oh, it's backwards.
I believe her because I do too. I don't know if I've ever had like a lime outside of like in a on a Corona bottle or like shoved in there.
I've never eaten one. Some people eat lemons and limes.
Jimmy, you are so upbeat, man. Thanks. Thank you very much. You hear that, guys? Okay. Time to look at TikToks.
What?
I said when I got to 2000, I wanted to look up more of those 2000s nostalgia TikToks.
I hate hint of lime chips.
Your aura is at 100.
I hate them.
Ew.
Alright, guys.
See you later. Okay.